People took to the streets, their faces lit up with joy and wonder. The discovery meant more than just a technological breakthrough. It represented hope, progress, and the dawn of a new era for humanity. No longer bound by the limitations of sublight speed, the stars were finally within reach. Governments, corporations, and scientific institutions worldwide poured resources into the development of the first FTL-capable ship. The vessel, christened the ESS Horizon, was a marvel of human ingenuity and collaboration. Its sleek, aerodynamic design belied the complex web of advanced technologies within. From the revolutionary FTL drive to the state-of-the-art life support systems. As the Horizon neared completion, a carefully selected crew of the best and brightest minds was assembled. Captain Lena Sorensen, a decorated astronaut with a Ph.D. in astrophysics, was chosen to lead the mission. Her crew included experts in engineering, xenobiology, linguistics, and diplomacy, each handpicked for their exceptional skills and unwavering dedication. The day of the launch arrived, and the world held its breath. Millions gathered to witness the historic moment, whether in person at the Space Center or through live broadcasts. As the countdown reached 0, the Horizon's engines roared to life, propelling the ship upward in a blaze of fire and smoke. Cheers erupted from the crowds as the vessel pierced the sky, disappearing from view as it set course for the unknown. Little did the crew of the Horizon know that their journey would not only lead them to the stars, but also to a destiny that would change the course of human history forever. With the vastness of space before them and the hopes of Earth behind them, they embarked on an adventure that would test the limits of their courage, ingenuity, and resilience. As the Horizon ventured deeper into uncharted space, the crew marveled at the wonders that unfolded before them. Nebulae of breathtaking beauty, stars of unimaginable brilliance, and planets of every conceivable shape and size filled their viewports. Each new discovery fueled their sense of awe and purpose, reminding them of the incredible opportunity they had been given. But even as they reveled in the majesty of the cosmos, the crew remained vigilant. They knew that the universe was vast and unpredictable, and that the success of their mission depended on their ability to adapt to whatever challenges lay ahead. With steely determination and unwavering faith in each other, they pressed forward, ready to face whatever the stars had in store. First contact. As the ESS Horizon cruised through the void of space, its sensors suddenly came alive with a barrage of unfamiliar readings. Captain Lena Sorensen, alerted by the commotion, rushed to the bridge, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. There, on the main view screen, was a sight unlike any they had encountered before. A sleek alien vessel, its hull adorned with intricate patterns that seemed to dance in the starlight. The crew of the Horizon stood in stunned silence, their minds racing with the implications of this momentous discovery. They had always known that the possibility of extraterrestrial life existed, but to come face to face with it was something else entirely. Captain Sorensen took a deep breath, steadying herself before addressing her crew. "This is a historic moment," she said, her voice firm and assured. "We have the opportunity to make first contact with an alien species. We must proceed with caution, but also with open minds and open hearts. Remember our training, and remember that we represent not just ourselves, but all of humanity." As the alien ship drew closer, the Horizon's communications officer, Lieutenant Kai Nakamura, worked frantically to establish a link. His efforts were rewarded when a strange melodic voice filled the bridge, its words translated by the ship's advanced linguistic software. "Greetings, travelers from afar," the voice said. "We are the Talari, explorers and seekers of knowledge. We come in peace, with the hope of fostering friendship and understanding between our peoples." Captain Sorensen stepped forward, her eyes locked on the view screen. "I am Captain Lena Sorensen of the Earth Ship Horizon," she replied, choosing her words carefully. "We too come in peace, with the desire to learn and share with the beings of the universe. On behalf of humanity, I extend our hand in friendship." There was a moment of silence, a pause that seemed to stretch for an eternity. Then the Tal'Uri voice spoke again, this time with a note of warmth and enthusiasm. "We accept your hand, Captain Sorensen, and look forward to the bonds we shall forge together." Over the next several hours, the crew of the Horizon and the Tal'Uri exchanged information and ideas, their initial trepidation giving way to a growing sense of camaraderie. The Tal'Uri, it turned out, were a species of advanced technological prowess, having achieved FTL capability centuries earlier. They were eager to share their knowledge and experience with humanity, seeing in them a kindred spirit of curiosity and exploration. As the two ships drifted side by side in the vastness of space, Captain Sorensen and her crew marveled at the incredible opportunity before them. They had not only discovered extraterrestrial life, but had also taken the first steps towards building a relationship with an alien species. It was a moment that would go down in history, a turning point in humanity's journey to the stars. But even as they celebrated this triumph, the crew of the Horizon knew that their work was far from over. The galaxy was vast and full of unknowns, and they had only scratched the surface of what lay ahead. With renewed determination and a sense of purpose, they prepared to continue their mission, guided by the knowledge that they were no longer alone in the universe. Galactic Community. News of humanity's successful first contact with the Tal'Uri spread like wildfire throughout the galaxy. Species that had once viewed Earth with curiosity or indifference now saw the potential for a new ally and partner in the ongoing quest for knowledge and understanding. Invitations poured in from every corner of the cosmos, each eager to welcome humanity into the fold of the galactic community. For the crew of the ESS Horizon, this meant a whirlwind of diplomatic missions and cultural exchanges. They found themselves at the forefront of a new era of interstellar cooperation, their ship serving as both a symbol of human achievement and a bridge between worlds. With each new encounter, they marveled at the incredible diversity of life that existed beyond the bounds of Earth. Back on their home planet, the impact of these newfound relationships was felt in every aspect of society. Human scientists and engineers worked hand in hand with their alien counterparts, exchanging ideas and technologies that propelled humanity forward at an unprecedented pace. Advances in medicine, energy production, and environmental sustainability that had once seemed like distant dreams became reality in a matter of years. But it wasn't just the realm of science and technology that was transformed by this new era of galactic cooperation. Art, literature, and philosophy blossomed as human and alien cultures intermingled, each learning from and inspiring the other. The boundaries that had once divided the peoples of Earth seemed to fade away, replaced by a growing sense of unity and shared purpose. At the heart of this new galactic community was the Galactic Codex, a set of principles and laws that govern the interactions between species. The Codex, which had been in existence for eons, was amended to include humanity as a full-fledged member, granting them the rights and responsibilities of a spacefaring civilization. For Captain Lena Sorensen and her crew, this was a moment of profound pride and humility. They had not only witnessed the birth of a new era for humanity, but had played a crucial role in shaping it. As they stood before the Galactic Council, accepting the mantle of ambassadors for their species, they knew that the journey ahead would be filled with challenges and triumphs alike. But they also knew that they would not face those challenges alone. The bonds they had forged with their alien allies ran deep, transcending the barriers of language, culture, and even biology. They were part of something greater now, a tapestry of life and knowledge that stretched across the stars. As the Horizon set course for its next mission, its crew looked to the future with a sense of hope and wonder. The galaxy lay before them, a vast and endless frontier waiting to be explored. And with each new discovery, each new friendship forged, they knew that they were not only charting a course for humanity, but for all the beings of the universe. Conflict and unity. The peace and prosperity of the galactic community were shattered by the emergence of a new threat. The Zorgans, a warlike species that had long been exiled to the fringes of known space. Fueled by a twisted ideology of supremacy and conquest, the Zorgans launched a brutal campaign against the civilizations of the galaxy, their advanced weapons, and ruthless tactics leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. For the crew of the ESS Horizon, the news of the Zorgan invasion struck like a thunderbolt. They had seen firsthand the beauty and potential of the galactic community, and the thought of it being torn apart by war was almost too much to bear. But even in their darkest moments, they knew that they could not stand idly by while their allies suffered. Captain Lena Sorensen rallied her crew and reached out to their alien friends, forging a coalition of species united in their determination to stand against the Zorgan threat. Human ingenuity and resourcefulness, honed by centuries of overcoming adversity on Earth, proved invaluable in the fight against the invaders. Human tacticians worked side by side with alien strategists, developing battle plans that played to the strengths of each species. Engineers and scientists toiled tirelessly to create new weapons and defenses, merging human and alien technologies in ways that had never been seen before. And on the front lines, human soldiers fought shoulder to shoulder with their alien comrades, their courage and tenacity a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. The war was long and brutal, with losses on both sides. The Zorgans were relentless, their advanced technology and single-minded determination making them a formidable foe. But the Allied forces refused to give in, drawing strength from their unity and their shared belief in the power of cooperation and understanding. In the end, it was a daring mission led by the crew of the Horizon that turned the tide of the war. In a desperate gambit, Captain Sorensen and her team infiltrated the Zorgan command ship, using their knowledge of the enemy's technology and tactics to disable their weapons and communications. The ensuing chaos allowed the Allied forces to launch a coordinated counterattack, driving the Zorgans back and ultimately breaking their hold on the galaxy. The victory was hard-won, and the scars of the war would linger for generations. But as the peoples of the galaxy came together to rebuild and heal, they did so with a newfound sense of unity and purpose. The bonds that had been forged in the crucible of conflict were stronger than ever, a testament to the power of cooperation and the resilience of the galactic spirit. For the crew of the Horizon, the war had been a defining moment. They had seen the worst that the universe had to offer, but they had also seen the best. They had witnessed the incredible strength and courage of their alien allies, and they had been reminded of the indomitable human spirit that had carried them to the stars in the first place. As they looked to the future, they knew that the road ahead would not be easy. The scars of the war would take time to heal, and new challenges would arise. But they also knew that they were not alone. They were part of a galactic community, a family of species bound together by the ties of friendship, cooperation, and a shared belief in the power of unity. And with that knowledge, they faced the future with hope and determination, ready to meet whatever lay ahead. Bonds beyond borders. In the aftermath of the Zorgan War, the galactic community emerged stronger and more united than ever before. The shared experience of hardship and triumph had forged bonds that transcended the boundaries of species and culture, creating a new sense of understanding and appreciation among the peoples of the galaxy. For the crew of the ESS Horizon, this new era of peace and cooperation was a time of reflection and celebration. They had been at the forefront of the fight against the Zorgans, and their bravery and sacrifice had helped to turn the tide of the war. But they knew that their success had been made possible by the support and companionship of their alien allies, without whom they could never have prevailed. To honor this spirit of unity and camaraderie, the galactic community came together to create a memorial to the fallen heroes of the war. Located on a small, uninhabited planet at the heart of the galaxy, the memorial was a testament to the power of cooperation and the enduring strength of the bonds that had been forged in the heat of battle. The memorial was a sight to behold, a shimmering tower of crystal and light that seemed to reach up to the very stars themselves. At its base, the names of the fallen were inscribed in the languages of 1,000 worlds, a reminder of the sacrifice that had been made in the name of peace and freedom. For the crew of the Horizon, the memorial held a special significance. They had lost friends and comrades in the war, and the sight of their names etched into the shimmering surface of the tower brought tears to their eyes. But they also knew that their sacrifice had not been in vain, and that the legacy of the fallen would live on in the hearts and minds of those who remained. As they stood before the memorial, surrounded by their alien friends and allies, Captain Lena Sorensen felt a sense of profound gratitude and humility. She had always known that the universe was a vast and wondrous place, filled with endless possibilities and challenges. But she had never truly understood the depth of the connections that could be forged between the beings who called it home. Looking around at the gathered crowd, she saw not just a collection of different species and cultures, but a family united by the bonds of friendship and shared experience. She saw the Talari, whose wisdom and knowledge had guided them through the darkest of times. She saw the Krellians, whose bravery and selflessness had inspired them all. And she saw countless other species, each with their own unique gifts and perspectives, all working together towards a common goal. As the ceremony came to a close and the gathered crowds began to disperse, Captain Sorensen knew that the journey ahead would be filled with new challenges and opportunities. The galaxy was a vast and ever-changing place, and there would always be new frontiers to explore and new mysteries to unravel. But she also knew that they would face those challenges together, as a united galactic community. The bonds that had been forged in the crucible of war would not be easily broken, and the spirit of cooperation and understanding that had been kindled would continue to guide them as they ventured forth into the unknown. And so, with a sense of hope and determination, Captain Sorensen and her crew set their sights on the future, ready to embrace whatever lay ahead. They knew that the road would not be easy, but they also knew that they would never walk it alone. For in the end, the true strength of the galactic community lay not in the might of its weapons or the vastness of its knowledge, but in the unbreakable bonds of friendship and camaraderie that had been forged among its peoples.